Well, it's really chilly this morning. Where are we? 23rd, 24th September. And looking at them grapes, I think it's time to pick. There's just one or two in there. One or two grapes that have looked like they've dried out or got some form of I wouldn't say rot, but they look like they've over ripened. But just one or two. So I think that's the Bacchus. Let's go and have a look at the Seyval. And the Seyval, they all still look quite healthy. But we are the end of September. I think I'm going to go for it. What I might do is squeeze a few out and just test them for sugar with the hydrometer. So there we go. They've been washed, destalked. So the grapes are in that bucket. There's the stalks in that bucket. And I've still got them to do. There's a very, very typical bunch. Most of them are like that.
Perched up on the hood of his car. He's there selling bumper stickers. One read, "The man with a gun."
There's another one, look.
A man without a gun is the subject.
So maybe if someone knows,
Fear the government.
could give me some advice and say, yeah, they're Bacchus, or they are
After 51 days,
Raisin.
the compound cockfight, including many children, have died.
There we go. Oops.
Journalist Bill Moreland.
I've picked a windy day because by picking a windy day you have less flies and wasps about. If I was doing this and it wasn't windy, I would be inundated with wasps. And actually, in fact, every so often the wind drops out to almost nothing. And I'm suspecting that I will start to get wasps coming in it fairly soon. Oh no, there's the wind, come back. And it is blowing at 50 miles an hour at times. There, so we've got half a bucket. That's a 5-gallon bucket, so that would be about maybe, well, it's not 2.5, but it'd be just over 2 gallons of grapes. Let's see what juice we get out of them then. So make sure everything is really clean. I like to clean it with really hot water and a brush. And make sure everything is clean. That includes your anything you're going to use, you know, your air traps, your ladles or whatever, the funnel, everything needs to be perfectly clean. What you don't want is foreign yeast getting in. Like so. Now I've got a nice big bag. You can buy these from the homemade wine supplier shops. Put that in there like that. And then I'm going to squeeze all them into there. Just like that. That's it. I have got a press, but I find that this is the better way of doing it. It takes time, but then I'm listening to a play on the radio, as you can hear.
Yes, I've been hypnotized 2 hours ago. It's the latest thing. People came to watch me in the 3:30 London Road.
Until you're satisfied that you've got everything out, and that goes in the compost. Pop, that's it, and then that in there. So that's one full demijohn and a little bit left. Right. For the moment we're going to put that on, remembering that we haven't put Camden in there yet or anything else. To see and you can see that it's on the blue, getting them bubbles, and it's roughly on a little bit over 70. 70 is, it'll make a sweet wine. I'm trying to find it, which would be 12%. Yeah, between 11 and 12% alcohol. Remembering, of course, that in there is a lot of rubbish. And then that we'll store somewhere else. There, now. So now that hydrometer is showing, reading the bottom, I'm going to have to lift it up. It's showing 80, which, reading off of this, is a potential alcohol content of 13%. So we crush the two, we crush one of these between 2 spoons. And grind it up really nice. There we go. And then that gets added in to my thing and shaken up. Okay, so the red grapes are now been washed, de-stalked and squeezed into the bucket. And now we're going to add, you add the pectin to reduce the haze in the finished wine. Then a small amount of pectin. These grapes look so good, they probably don't really need pectin, but let's go for it. Lid on. There we go. Time to put the yeast in. Right, and I've got this super wine yeast compound. It don't actually say it's got yeast in there. Use 1 heaped tablespoonful per gallon. Direct to the wine must. Refrigerate after opening. And use within 5 months. Well, I should put a heaped teaspoonful in just like they say, but whether I use it within 5 months, because it's going to be another year. There, 1 heaped teaspoonful. In you go, babes. And put the lid on. Now, as an alternative, I'm not going to do this, but as an alternative, you can use, you can get your own one going in a bottle like this. So let's wait and see what happens, shall we? I'll better do the other two, I suppose. I meant to say that it was 24 hours ago when I put the pectine in. There, all done now and all going well. They're bubbling away nicely, look. And my next job will be probably when the fermentation slows down, in a week's time perhaps, I will rack them off to take the clearer wine off the lees, and then the lees will go up to the allotment on my slug traps. The cider on the far right, that's complete, that's finished. That I shall rack off, let it clear a little more, then I shall bottle that and add 2 spoonfuls of sugar to each bottle, just to give a bit of sparkle. There, hopefully everything will be fine. Once I've racked this and let it clear, I will then bottle it, and hopefully we'll have a nice drop of wine. The Saval, which is the middle one, that is going to make sparkling wine, so that will be bottled in champagne bottles or pressure bottles with hollow corks and stored upside down. I have made a video to show how I do that. Bye for now. Good luck. Oh, and stay safe.